am Brandy Mars Sky, day 34 of what was 100 days, the 100-day project, which is now Confessions of a Wild Dreamer. And this is day 34. I wanted to share a couple of things that I was thinking about today. I woke up this morning and I had a really beautiful desire to do something outside of my normal traditional writing creative ritual time. And what wanted to be done was recording my about page for Substack on audio, and then hola Emma, and then adding a sound that expressed like the entire vibe that I wanted and that I'm trying to cultivate here on Substack. And I did that, and I had so much fun doing something that was out of my comfort zone, which then got me thinking about how this is the last day of Pisces, of the Pisces new moon cycle. It is also the last day of the entire 2024 astrological moon cycle. So that always starts with Aries, an Aries new moon, and ends at the tail end of the Pisces new moon cycle. And today is the last day of that. And we're going into tomorrow a eclipse in Aries, which is the last one in this set that's been going on for the last 2 years. So it's like a bookend. And I was thinking about what a beautiful opportunity for us to feel into what we want to shed. Like, what are the things that we need to shed, let go of? What are the things that we are still clinging on to that aren't serving us or that we do not want to carry with us into this new moon astro seasonal cycle? And we can still kind of go in on the tail end of the spring equinox. We're still in the very beginnings of spring, and there's so much like beautiful new energy, and this cosmic happening is a beautiful time for us to feel, let go, and release. And there's a lot of planets in retrograde too. So it's like there's so much energy. And one of the things that has really helped cultivate and keep me attuned with my creativity and my creative life is following the patterns, the natural rhythmic patterns of the seasons, of the moon, of the cosmos, of the planets, because it tethers me and my creativity to something deeper. It's not just me going after this wild dream of an agent and selling this memoir and finishing this memoir. It tethers me to this really beautiful, profound place of where everything is connected. And I find when I create from that space, the art and what comes through is that much more potent. And I went through and did a list of the things that I was going to release today. And I'm probably going to do it again tomorrow too, because it is the eclipse. And then I'm going to work with April 1st, which is known as April Fool's Day. But I, in my little wild dream orbit, like to work with it as the Fool of the first major arcana of the tarot deck. And I really like to use it as an opportunity to feel into and decide and make a choice about what I want to leap into this whole entire season. So I wanted to share that with you. And the prompt and your invitation here is to ask yourself, what are the things that you need to shed? What do you need to release? What is no longer serving you? What do you not want to carry in with you going into this new moon seasonal cycle? That was the first thing that kind of downloaded this morning. And then the second thing was, as I was doing this process, I came up with like this, I found myself writing in my journal, I want to release not giving it my all. And that word all sparked an inquiry in me to ask, what do I mean by all? Like, what does giving it my all mean? And that could mean something different to you. It does probably mean something different to you than it does to me, than it does to anybody else that we come in contact with. And figuring out what we mean, you, I, we, us individually, what we mean when we say, I want to give it my all. And what I found out I mean when I say I want to give it my all is I want to give it my full focus, attention, devotion, love, and I can't remember the other one. But those were the pillars of what it means for me to give it my all. So now I know moving forward as I move into this new season, the wild dream, all of these beautiful things that are blossoming. When I say I'm going to give it my all, I know what it means. It means I'm going to devote myself to being radically focused at the creativity, at the project, at the thing that I'm doing right here, right now. And I'm going to put my heart in it. And that really was super clarifying for me because I find that I use these words that I don't necessarily like check in and tap in to see what they mean to me. And so the invitation is twofold, the releasing. And then the second invitation here is, what do you mean when you say, I'm going to give it my all, or I'm going to give it everything that I got, or I'm going to, put my whole heart in it? What does that actually mean? So that way, when you say you're going to do that, you have some kind of barometer, you have some kind of measurement that you can go, okay, this is what I mean. So now I know if I'm doing it and when I'm like holding myself back, whether that's fear, whatever it is. So I hope that that was super helpful. Thank you for joining me on this Friday. I have been working on client work, and while watching Game of Thrones, I'm formatting a client's book. And so I find having like really good stories on the background helpful because formatting a book is really tedious work. So I'm going to go back to that. And I just wanted to say I love you and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Emma, for joining me live. And I hope to see you tomorrow in Lakesh. Bye for now.